Well, our coverage does continue following breaking news in the search for Nancy Guthrie. The FBI back at her Tucson area home today, putting up a tent around the front entrance, which came down just a few hours later. This, as we've also learned, officials are looking at every possible piece of evidence, including this: a single black glove found roughly a mile away from her home that may or may not be tied to this case. Investigators using every tool at their disposal, including what's known as a forensic height board, to try and determine the height of the person spotted in that surveillance video at Nancy's front door. And just now, TMZ reporting that they have now received yet another email from the person who claims to know the identity of Nancy Guthrie's kidnapper. Let's get right out to senior national correspondent Brian Enton, who is live there in front of the home today. So, Brian, let's start with that height board that investigators brought in.
Yeah, there is a lot happening right now, Nicole, just within the last couple of hours. Let me start real quick because we just got a new update from the Pima County Sheriff's Office that just came in. And they say that investigators are requesting all video footage. I'm going to read this exactly to you. That includes vehicles, vehicle traffic, people, pedestrians, and anything out of the ordinary or important to be sent to their investigators between the dates of January 1st and February 2nd, which it's interesting. They're going all the way back to January 1st. And they say that they sent this alert out to everyone who is living in this neighborhood and within about 2 miles of where Nancy Guthrie lives in the house behind me. You can see we have our live drone up showing the house and showing the neighborhood right now. So this is significant and interesting that they want to see any out of the ordinary video going all the way back to January 1st. So that just came in. In terms of what's been happening here at the house, and you mentioned the forensic height board, they actually came out this morning, which we didn't see coming. They put a tent up, and we have video of this, a tent up right in front of the house, right up against the front door, right in the area where we were able to get that video early on of all the blood droplets on the ground. They covered that area with a tent. We saw them going in with this device right here, the forensic height board, which I am told would be used to figure out the height of the suspect. They go back and they look at the surveillance video and pictures. They use the forensic height board and they try to determine exactly how tall the suspect is. We also saw them going into the tent with some kind of photographic equipment. The tent was up for a couple of hours and then they took the tent down and they were gone and things have sort of returned back to normal here outside the house. Another piece of video I want to show you, which is interesting, and I just don't think people realize, we have the drone and you can kind of get a sense of the land, but in terms of getting to Nancy Guthrie's house, these roads are twisty and turny and there's big dips and there's only a couple of ways in and out. This video here kind of gives you an idea of what it looks like when you're driving in here. And I've now been here for almost 2 weeks, and I was thinking about this last night when I was leaving, Nicole. Even when I leave after 2 weeks, I have to put the address to my hotel in my GPS because I can never quite figure out how to get out of the neighborhood. And I've been here every single day and I've been coming and going all day long, which gives you an idea of how confusing and twisty and turny it is in here. And this video really demonstrates that, Nicole. So just, it makes you think whoever came in here to do this to Nancy, knew where they were going essentially.
Right. So Brian, I want to go back to what you started out with, this new alert to neighbors who live within a 2-mile radius. What more do we know about why this is going out on day 12 of this search?
We don't know why, but it's interesting, again, that they want to go back, and here's the calendar here. Now they're going back to January 1st, but you see we have January 11th also circled, and that's because we heard from neighbors that specifically investigators were coming to their door saying, do you have video from January 11th between 9 p.m. and midnight? That is a 3-hour window that they are very, very interested in. Why? Is there something that they've heard that happened during that specific time? We don't know, but we do know that the neighbors say that they were asking for video January 11th between 9 p.m. and midnight, and now they're asking for any video all the way back to January 1st.
Really interesting. All right, Brian Inton with the very latest for us there out of Tucson. Thank you, Brian.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.